So if you clicked on this video, you're probably new to the channel, and I say that because I normally review RC cars. Now today I'm not going to be reviewing an RC car, but I am reviewing something with wheels, and it has 3 wheels to be exact, 1 motor, and you actually steer it by leaning your entire body left and right. Of course, I'm talking about the ES Board Plus. This comes from a company called Eswing, and I found them on Alibaba. This is my first purchase from Alibaba, and as much as I want to say it was completely positive all the way through and through, I did have some headaches, and I'm going to share them with you as I go over this vehicle. This electric scooter is specifically made for the golf course, and as someone that normally uses a push cart, sometimes I'll get a golf cart at the course. I was looking for something different. I've seen these online. I've seen them at courses down south in the Carolinas, but I haven't seen anything like this up here in New England, specifically Massachusetts, that is. So I took it upon myself to be the guinea pig and buy one with my hard-earned money. This is not a sponsored video, and it finally came in after 3 months of waiting. Now, talking with the people at Eswing, 3-month wait time with shipping and everything is not normal, but unfortunately it was for me, and I think it was because I ordered a one-off. Alibaba is mostly specifically tailored to bulk orders or people that are starting brands of any sort. It doesn't have to be golf, but I ordered this directly from Alibaba. So after about 3 months of painstakingly waiting for this, FedEx delivered it. I unboxed it. You can see it comes completely assembled from the factory. Probably, I would say maybe not completely, but about 98% assembled. You can run it without the attachment up front for your golf bag here. This was separate as well as this. So the only thing that I did notice that was missing in the box were 3 of these screws here. Luckily I found some that fit there. It only came with 1 that I attached with the Allen key that was provided, but these are my own as well as that one. It does seem to be pretty sturdy, but I'm going to go over everything. I'm going to go over all the features of this thing in this video, and I'm probably going to do at least 1 or 2 more videos on this unit. One will definitely be at the golf course reviewing it, seeing how it handles 18 holes, and maybe a follow-up video next year to see how it's faring over the next few months. So let's start off with dimensions and the weight of this thing. The handlebars measure about 26 inches from side to side, while the front wheels are about 21 inches wide. Length-wise, this thing is 49 inches long and 52 inches high. So if you're looking to try and transport this in your car, those are your dimensions, as well as this thing is said to weigh about 88 pounds. I was able to lift it. It definitely folds down, and I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, so about 88 pounds to lift this thing, and it is definitely sturdy from first looks. There's all aluminum parts. Nothing looks too cheap or chintzy. It does have shocks. It's got air-filled tires. I was hoping this thing would look and feel as high quality as I was expecting it for the price. But yeah, so this thing looks pretty good overall. No real dents or dings in the box. There was a little scratch right here on the fender. Other than that, though, everything looked to be very clean out of the box. I peeled off the protective coating here on the display, and yeah, this thing was well packaged in the box. The box was beat up, but none of that damage transferred over to the unit. All right, guys, so standing here as you would be riding this unit, let's go over some of the features right here on the handlebars. Obviously, we have our display here with the 1-touch button there. You can navigate through this. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But overall, this thing has a lot of cool features right at your fingertips. We have rear brakes over on this side, front brakes on the right side there. We also have a horn. That's pretty loud. There is a regular bell if you don't want to use the horn. A feature that I don't think I'll be using too much, it does have directional lights on the rear of the unit. I'm not sure when you're going to use that on the golf course specifically. This button also does reverse. When you click that in, I just found that out by reading the manual. When you hold this button down, it turns the throttle into reverse. When you undo that, you're back to forward motion. This on-off switch right here regulates the front and rear lights of the unit, and that's about it. Your regular thumb throttle is over here on the side. Those are all the buttons and everything that you'll see as you're standing on the unit. There is a regular USB port. You can charge your phone with that, as well as a hook right here. This hook has a dual function. It locks the handlebars down when this thing is in storage, down at the bottom here. It is also capable of holding light bags in case you wanted to bring a cooler or something. You could hook that on there. Continuing with the display, we have a bright LED display here, which includes your miles per hour. You can switch this over to kilometers per hour if you'd wish. This 3 here indicates the speed mode. Pressing the power button once will toggle through the speed modes. Speed 1 has a max speed of 9 miles an hour. Speed 2 has a max speed of 12 miles an hour. And speed 3, the highest, has a max speed of 18 miles an hour. Some other things to note on the display here. Turning that into reverse, you'll see the blinkers show up. Pressing this twice will change your display on the bottom here. This is currently the voltage of the battery. Pressing it twice again, you'll go to the odometer, which is the total miles that are on this unit straight from the factory. This is a running tally, so you can see I've already driven this 1 mile total. Pressing it again will toggle again to your trip mileage. Keeping the scooter on throughout all 18 holes, you'll be able to see your total mileage for your single trip. Underneath that, we have a 5-bar battery display. It is not as accurate as I would like, but 5 bars is anywhere from 100% to 75. 4 bars is 74% to 55. 3 bars is 54% to 35. 2 bars is 20% to 10. And 1 bar is 10% to 0%. So it gives you a rough idea of how much battery life is left. You can also check the voltage of the battery just by double tapping that again. Fully charged is going to be anywhere from 55 volts to 56, and dead will be about 48 volts. This unit specifically is the upgraded version of the 2. This is the 1200 watt motor as well as a 20 amp hour battery. There is a lower version. It is a 600 watt motor along with a 13 amp hour 48 volt battery. Again, going along with the golf theme, it does come with its own little divot repair bottle here. I filled it up myself, doesn't come with anything, but I guess you could take that off if you'd like, or fill it up at the course. Moving our way down the unit, you can see that the handlebars do fold down, and you need to just pull this out like that. It will release this little hook here in the front, and that will allow your handlebars to fold down. There's our USB port again, and you can see this little latch. It is tight, but it will fold there and hook in there like so. I should also note there is a black version of this. I chose the white one as what they had in stock. This thing is pretty well built. It's got little shocks. It's got 2 shocks on the front here. Give you some close-ups there. It does have tie rods here, adjustable tie rods. You could adjust the toe in and toe out of the tires. The tires were flat from the factory, so I was able to pump them up. One thing I didn't like about the tires was this valve stem here is in direct line with the spokes of the rim. If they were able to bend that outward a little bit, it would make it easier to blow these tires up. Again, they are air filled. You can see it's got nice ball bearings there. I went ahead and checked all the nuts and bolts on the tires and such. Brushless motor integrated in, just like an RC car almost. It does have a brushless motor. This is the 1200 watt version. As you can see, it says it right on the rim there. And again, this is air filled. I did have to fill this one up as well. It was flat from the factory. This one is definitely better angled. It's straight out. I was able to adjust that just fine. There's also shocks in the rear here. You can see that dual shock design, and although the shocks are very stiff, it does make for a more comfortable ride. You can see it does have disc brakes, both front and rear. Again, there's our little backup light. All right, so to attach the golf bag, it does come with this strap with Velcro on it. I'm not sure if this is the 100% correct way, but So also note that the LED light in the front isn't really attached great, and it does seem to be in the way of my bag. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put your bag in sideways, but you can see it just fits. Actually, let's do it this way. Put it through this hole over here and strap it down like so. Now you can see, as I was saying, the light here up front, there isn't much room for it. It does easily unplug, so I think when I'm using this, since the bag is going to be in front of the light anyways, I'm just going to unplug it. So that's your LED light fixture. Unfortunately, when you unplug the LED light like this, that is the horn, the beep horn. That button just won't work, but you will have the clicker. If you guys want to talk golf or know what clubs that I use, shoot me a message down in the comments. I will be more than happy to go over my bag with you guys. Charge port is down here. I'm not sure if it is a proprietary port or not, but it does have a little plug that doesn't seem to be staying in. Charge time is around 5 hours from dead to fully charged. The charger, once it is fully charged up, the light on it will turn from red to green. So something that you might need to get used to here, the handlebars do not turn left to right at all. The way you turn the wheels is to lean. So as you lean, the wheels turn from left to right. There is no left to right movement in the handlebars. So the weight limit on this thing is said to be over 300 pounds. I'm guessing that includes your bag, but I'm not sure if it includes the actual unit itself. I myself weigh about 190. My bag weighs another 30 pounds. And it doesn't seem to have any issues going over the grass. I think the real test is going to be when we take this thing up some hills and on the course on some more rough terrain. Once you have your bag strapped in and the scooter on, it will not go unless you hold the brake just to get the alert on the note on the screen here. Once you get that alert that you press the brake, you will have power to the rear wheel. Again, leaning. Whoa, leaning and giving it throttle, and you're on your way. So if you want to see that real world review, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because it will be coming very soon. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.